Next up at UFC 305, we have the co-main event of the evening. We have Angela Hill taking on Tabatha Ricci. Angela Hill is essentially the Neil Magny of this division, an old, grizzled veteran that has fought a who's who for years and years and years. The difference, though, is Angela Hill is winning. She is 4-1 in her last 5. She is coming off her first finish win in 11 fights. She's taking on Tabatha Ricci. Tabatha Ricci, the young prospect, 10-2 in her career, 4-1 in her last 5. She's coming off a bounce-back win over the fighter formerly known as Tecia Torres. Angela Hill, a very high IQ veteran. She doesn't make a lot of mistakes. She knows what she's good at. She knows what she's doing. She's a busy striker who uses her length well. If she can squeak in a takedown, maybe she'll squeak in a takedown, but she's typically a busy striker. She's got no real power, but she has insane fight IQ, 10 years worth of cardio, and good footwork. Her path to victory in every single fight, including this one, is avoid the takedowns, touch and go. She is coming off that submission win over Luana Pinheiro, which just blew out the safety parlay. It destroyed the safety parlay. Absolute misery. She's taking on Tabatha Ricci.
Woo!
Tabatha Ricci, very good grappler. She takes her time. She settles into positions.
Baby shark,
It's weird. Why wouldn't you do that during your part of the breakdown?
Papa shark, Papa shark, Papa shark, Mama shark, Mama shark, Mama shark, da.
We done? Jacob met Tabatha Ricci in real life, and
Brought the same
made
energy.
a cute couple. They would have made a cute couple. They were like shoulder to shoulder, eye to eye. Like,
what are you talking about?
Identical. Like, she's jacked. Jacob's in great shape. Neither one of them are very tall. Perfect couple.
What are you I'm a foot taller than her.
Tabatha Ricci is a very good grappler. She moves forward. She'll throw a whole bunch of strikes and look to get it to the ground. The takedowns are not spectacular, but when she gets on the ground, she settles into positions. She'll look for submissions shortly after that. She will ground and pound while on top, and then that'll create some scrambles. He's on his tippy toes, dude. Look up Callan's height. Jacob and Callan she's 5'1". She's 5'1".
Me and Callan were the same height.
And look up his height. Dude's 5'6".
Yeah, look it up. Look it up. Somebody tell me in the chat, how tall is Callan?
He's 5'6", and you are on your tippy toes. And she's 5'1". See?
It is funny how I cropped that picture. She saw it too. I tagged her. I was like, sorry, Callum.
All right. By the way, Tabatha Ricci wants to come forward, get the fight to the ground, control on top, lay down some elbows if she can, and then try to grind out a win. Problem is her takedowns are not spectacular. She's got insane energy. She's got great cardio. She's in insane shape, but she just went 1 for 10 in takedown attempts and was outstruck 80-54 in that fight against Tisha Pennington. This is a very tough fight to pick, because Tabatha Ricci should, by all accounts, should win. She's young. She's got cardio for 10 years. She should be able to get this fight to the ground and grapple. The problem is she just went 1 for 10 in takedown attempts. The other problem is, while she's in phenomenal shape and while her grappling is very good, her striking is not really improving the way that you would expect a 20-something-year-old striking to improve, especially somebody dating a professional boxer. So I have to pick Angela Hill here. I'm positive Angela Hill's the better striker. Positive she's the better striker. And if her takedown defense is decent, she should win this fight. But Tabatha Ricci just won a fight where she was outstruck, only got 10% of the takedowns that she attempted, and that's because she does move forward. She will hold you against the cage, and she was trying to do something. She was just getting lit up. So if those judges are scoring this fight, then Tabatha Ricci can steal another close one. I think Angela Hill's going to win this fight. She has the pick, but this is razor thin. What do you think, Jakey boy?
Listen, I just want to say off the rip, again, female fight. I respect both women. I think both women are beautiful. I think Angela Hill is one of the sneaky hot girls in the UFC. A lot of people don't talk about Angela Hill. I think she is fucking hot. I've seen some of those Instagram pictures. Hot as shit. And I also think, obviously, Tabatha Ricci is beautiful. You know, I try to, every time I walk up to a fight, when I get to a fight, I look at a fight and I start breaking down a fight. Obviously, Angelo, I try to be as unbiased as possible. You will not see me bring any type of bias at all inside of these breakdowns, because I understand how important it is for you guys to listen to people and be able to trust their word, to be able to trust that they are being impartial in everything they say. So when I approach this fight, I did the exact same thing. Listen, is Tabatha Ricci beautiful? Yeah. I put it to the side, right? I don't excuse me. I don't care that she is, you know, has a great ass, that she seems like a fun personality, that she is absolutely one of the more beautiful women in the UFC, right behind a girl like Amanda Ribas, right? I think they're, boom, 1A, 1B. Both those girls are absolutely incredible in my mind. I put it to the side. I don't care about that type of stuff. I care about what type of fighter is she in the octagon. And what she is a fucking dog. What she is absolutely relentless in there. Now, Angela Hill is the exact same type of person. This is a dog versus a dog. But I believe Tabatha Ricci is going to get the takedowns that she needs to be able to win this fight. Has she in the past? Yes. I believe those are better defensive wrestlers than in Angela Hill. Angela Hill has good takedown defense. She will make you work for that takedown, but Tabatha Ricci, with her explosiveness, with the way that she can fire some of these really nice entries with like an inside trip and stuff, I just believe that she is going to be able to kind of muscle a few takedowns to be able to steal rounds. It probably is going to be a close fight, the striking back and forth, but like her last fight, I think it's going to be Tabatha Ricci is going to be the one that's going to be constantly moving forward, constantly trying to do stuff, and Vegas judges really like that. So I gotta go Tabatha Ricci here, you know, as unbiased as I can be, and that's it.
Very unbiased from the man in the children's shark suit. You think Tabitha's going to get the takedowns on Angela Hill?
I do. Enough to, I don't think she's going to just maul her the entire time, but timely takedowns, I think she can get them, score some.
So how come she wasn't able to get takedowns in her last couple of fights? And that's a sincere question.
If you were listening, I said I think that Loopy is a really, really high level wrestler. I think Tisha Torres is really a compact girl that's historically very, very hard to take down. And I think Angela Hill just is just not quite to that level, and the takedowns to be there. She's been taken down before. It's not like Angela Hill can't be taken down.
Yeah, I just think. I mean, this is a close. It's
just an opinion thing. You don't think that she can, and I think that she can. Unbiased.
Oh, I'm not.
I'm not buying on. I'm not. I'm not even. I think that.
I wasn't even looking for an argument.
I'm not even. I understand. I'm not upset right now. I'm unbiased. I have no bias. I have no partial. It's just what it is.
No, impartial Jake. That's what they call him. $8,200 in DraftKings Fantasy, $8,000 in DraftKings Fantasy. All the upside, DraftKings-wise, will be on Tabatha Ricci. Because if Angela Hill wins, it's stick move, stick move, stick move, stick move, defend, takedown, stick move. Takedowns defended don't score in DraftKings Fantasy. They do score in Prize Picks. They do score in FanDuel. They don't score in DraftKings. Tabatha Ricci, $8,000. If she wins, should be worth that money because we're going to get a ton of cage control and a couple of takedowns potentially. You going to throw in your DraftKings Fantasy lineup?
One of my premium plays I'll give away right now because the odds are a little bit gone now. I got it -115. This is a complete pick'em for inside the distance decisional action. I don't see Angela Hill finishing Tabatha Ricci. I think the upside is, and I know that Angela Hill is a typically durable girl, but just because, I mean, we can say this all the time, and I try to tell people this with Lee last week against Protez. Oh, Lee's never been knocked out. Just because something's never happened doesn't mean it can't happen. I know that Angela Hill, typically you can't finish her, but Tabatha Ricci is very live on the ground, and Angela Hill's been in some weird situations that she had to survive, and she could be due for a finish. If anything, you're going to get your money back either way, and it's -155 now, so it's gotten away a little bit, but I still think there's value there because I think the finishing side's on Ricci.
And very quick, I just saw in the comments somebody said Angela is too old. And she is old. She's 39. The reality is women and heavyweights have much longer careers. And Angela Hill is not somebody who's taken damage. She doesn't look like she's slowed down at all. Like, did she look old in her last fight with her first finish in 11 years? No.
And that was more of a gas tank issue on Luana's side, but Yeah.
But
didn't
did she
bad.
look old? Like,
No,
yeah.
no. Hey, that's what I'm saying. And I'm not trying. Listen.
Why are you trying to start?
I understand that you're raising your voice right now. I'm good with what you're saying, Angelo. And I always supported you through this age journey, through everything. I always have your back, and I always will.
Thank you so much.
Except when you get like real sick. I'm not visiting you when you get real sick because I don't like seeing people like that. So
yeah,
in
I
a few
get
months,
it. I
I'm
wouldn't
not
want to
gonna.
see it. Just remember me strong and brave. That's what I want. Remember me
I've seen
strong,
pictures.
brave, and funny. Strong, brave, and funny.
I've known you for a while now, but I've only seen pictures of that. You were a good looking dude. I've seen the pictures.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I catfished Tiffany for sure. Psych,
yeah,
bitch.
Poor girl, huh? She's just like Carrie looking at that old wrestling photo of Doug on the fridge every day, just like, fuck, man. I had 6 months of this. That's what she's thinking. 6 months is what I had of this.
She made me fat.
You popped that question so quick because you knew the direction. You woke up one morning, you're like, uh-oh, we better get that ring going.
Dude, that Southern cooking. She's like, here's biscuits and gravy. What did you think was going to happen?
How about,
what would you think was going to happen?
I requested a very simple menu Saturday, and I had to come over and cook it. I had to cook it myself.
You didn't cook anything.
What are you talking about? I had to do everything.
You added
I don't know. It's
sugar.
fucked up. I don't know. Fix it. I had to transfer it. I had to put it back in the oven. I had to take it out of the oven. I had to remind you it's in the oven. I had to do everything.
There was some transferring. But
I'm like a single mother. I wash and dry.
You guys will the vlog is uploading right now.
I'm so hot.
The vlog will be live. The vlog will be live tonight or tomorrow, something like that. Watch the vlog. And I need the fact that I cooked your bullshit kindergartner meal is crazy.
I had to cook it. The only thing you actually did was put frozen meatballs in a crock pot and throw barbecue sauce over it. And even then, I had to change the temperature because you weren't checking it. I was like, these are ice cold. We'll put it on high then. Yeah, I did that.
Okay, watch the vlog. You guys tell me if I did right by Jacob or not. The vlog will be out tonight.
You literally hand me your camera and said, film me taking this out of the oven. When I was about to take it out of the oven because you had no clue. I'm like, the oven. You're like, here, film me. So, watch the vlog.
WeWantPicks.com. Click Become a Member at the top. We did have a comment that I did want to read. This is for the tough breakdown we just did a few fights ago. It says, Angelo, I said I don't watch The Ultimate Fighter. Angelo, as far as The Ultimate Fighter.
I need a favorite.
You said that like you
all the time your mom's.
I've got no voice. Angelo, as far as The Ultimate Fighter.
My son, I need a favorite.
As far as The Ultimate Fighter storylines go, Team Grasso was so impressed by Valentin, they made him a coach mid-season. That is an
by the way, too.
Important detail. What?
Someone said lay off the cigarettes, Angelo. He's got AIDS. He's not a smoker. He's not a smoker. He's just he smokes. You know
what's gonna happen? You're gonna say it so often, some people will start to believe, and they're like, "I'm not watching that. That dude has AIDS." I don't have AIDS.
You think people turn off because you have AIDS? I think it's a powerful thing. Knowing that I know somebody with AIDS is like such a powerful thing. I feel like I can talk to anybody. That's like an icebreaker. I go to a bar and I go to bars and I walk up to girls. I'm like, dude, my best friend's dying of AIDS. And they're like, oh my God, really? I didn't even know people still got AIDS. I'm like, yeah, it's crazy. Can I get you a drink? Let's talk about it. You know, that's my icebreaker. But somebody said about the smoking the cigarettes, can I get some credit about talking about how good cigarettes are? And turns out that might be the best base for MMA. Carlos Prates is smoking darts left and right, knocking people out. I've been preaching about cigarettes for months and months about how incredible they are. Now we got Carlos Prates coming in, lighting up darts and just fucking smoking kids. Oh my God, it scared me.
That scared me too. I didn't know she was home. That's why Joey was scratching at the door.
Can I get some credit?
That is impressive. I didn't know he smoked until you told me. That is crazy. All right, let's move on.